Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today with a Fallout 4 discussion video. Today we are going to be talking more about the future of Fallout 4's downloadable content, specifically in June, and whether or not we're going to be receiving DLC this month. Now, the question arises because when Bethesda initially announced their first phase of Fallout 4's DLC, they promised more was coming afterwards because they bumped up the price of the season pass, which is always exciting to see. So the question is, are we getting any this month? And for me personally, I would love to see DLC this month, and there is that potential, but I personally believe not. Now, the reason I say this is because I feel like after Far Harbor, there has been a lot of people who have had their Fallout fixed. Now we need to miss Fallout just a little bit, right? So that we can build up that anticipation, that hype for more. My idea is that at E3, or maybe even afterwards, considering it's just DLC, Bethesda will just announce their Phase 2 of Fallout 4 DLC plans. Who knows exactly what it could be? Obviously, we do have to speculate about the Nuka world, about the settlement DLCs. We have heard rumors about it. We found it inside the files of Fallout 4. It's most likely exactly what it is. So there is the possibility that during E3, we will see a settlement DLC drop on that exact day, because we are almost at the halfway point of June where that would be a likely time for Fallout 4 DLC to drop. I could also see Bethesda after E3, like I said, because it's DLC, it's not super exciting for every single gamer out there, that maybe after E3 week is done, they'll say, also, here are some Fallout 4 downloadable content plans for Phase 2, and then let us know that one's coming later on this month. I personally feel like that isn't going to be the case. I feel like they will actually announce downloadable content plans for Fallout 4 later on in the month of June, and kind of do exactly what they did in February, where they announced the plans, and then for the next 3 months afterwards, they would release more DLC for the game. And I think that's a good pace to go at. I think it gives Bethesda that 1 month of breathing time to not force something out and to develop something bigger, which could be that potential Nuka world. I would love to see DLC in June, but right now there's going to be so many other games being talked about that perhaps it would actually benefit Fallout 4 if they waited until E3 week was over and the following Monday to announce more plans for Fallout 4, to keep Bethesda's name in the news, to keep people thinking about them, and to keep that excitement about Bethesda going, and also that excitement for Fallout 4, because obviously it seems almost guaranteed we're going to be getting a Skyrim remaster, and some people are going to think, well, I don't like Elder Scrolls, I just like Fallout, and so hey, here's your Fallout fix if you want more of that, which is always incredibly exciting as well. I also think this 1 month of breathing time is crucial, considering I expect more landmass expansions from Bethesda in Fallout 4, and I don't think they're ever going to be the size of Far Harbor. I do hope they are, and it would be amazing if they were, but I don't really expect that necessarily. Maybe something a little bit smaller or relatively the same scale. That would always be great too, and I think that 1 month of breathing time is going to allow them to actually get that job done. Now, I don't know if this DLC will carry over into 2017, but if they skipped out on June and then went through the next 3 months of DLC, that would put them in September, which is the presumed launch date for the Skyrim remaster. So it's always possible that they're trying to match it up with that, and then maybe after all of that, fall is very busy for Bethesda, so it would be cool to see them kind of take a break from Fallout 4 for the rest of the year after that, and then release a big DLC, a big final DLC in 2017. But nonetheless, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there and speculate DLC plans for Bethesda. I more so wanted to talk about June and what the plans for that could be, and going into E3, what exactly we should expect. During the conference, it would be safe to expect Fallout 4 DLC, but for me personally, I'm expecting it after E3, because I feel like more people are going to be talking about Dishonored 2, the potential Prey revival, the potential of a new Wolfenstein, a new Evil Within. There's a lot of other games that are going to be being talked about, and for some people, Fallout 4 is kind of old news, where I feel like the DLC would catch more attention if it was talked about after E3. That's just me personally though. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments down below, so let me hear them, people. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links are, as always, in the description down below. Check out sugarbomb.com, the place by Bethesda fans for Bethesda fans. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.